And now, a Starry Bandit Comics X-Makkuh Carol.
'Twas some nights before Xmas, and all through the house, top 3 new comic covers were chosen, even Marvel homages with Mickey Mouse. Frizen, Momoko, and even Lemire, the quality content grew higher and higher. Pressure, stress, anxiety, fame? Maybe I could get into this game. From simple starts to candlelight in the dark, the Starry Bandit aimed as high as the alien named Clark Kent. Though we started small, a little uncertain, by Hanukkah we're aiming for Scorsese, Martin. The intention as always to let the cover art gleam. How to further honor them, the crop of the cream? An honor that bestows its holder with great power. The ability to repeat week after week, hour after hour. The first crown held by Woodcock's Cthulhu. Challengers all Frankenstein, Ivy, and G.I. Joe.
By comic content predecessors, the way was shown.
3 men, Lunch Money, Maddie, and Beast Mode. How to break into this comic book content frontier more. Make a fool of yourself and heighten production value galore. But more than the gimmicks, the costumes, the voices, the love of comics, artists cause Josh to rejoices. I so appreciate you all giving your time to this silly little hobby of mine. I hope you enjoy what I've done and what's in store as we head to the new year with only open doors to the possibilities and characters that will develop more and more. Welcome, friends. Hopefully you watched my X-Makkuh Carol video before this. Usually we attach our cold opens, little skits and things to the top 3 new comic book covers of the week video. This week we decided to do something a little bit different. So hopefully you check that out. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it. Honestly, it's kind of for me and for all of you, but I just enjoyed it myself, so hopefully you got something out of it too. So this video is just going to go through week 12 of our top 3 new comic book covers of the week. Admittedly, we're actually into day 1 of week 13 while I'm recording this video, so I apologize for the delay. Holiday season and all the rest has gotten me a little delayed. So, without further ado, the comic you saw to start is our first honorable mention. This is Minor Arcana number 4 from Jeff Lemire. Jeff Lemire did the writing and also this lovely holiday cover, which is not creepy at all. Stare into those eyes. Seen some things. Anyway, I still have not started to read this series, but I'm looking forward to it very much. Sometimes with these independent series, I like for it to get a few issues in before I start to read it, just so I can feel like I'm in the story and I can remember what happened the next time an issue comes out. So, Minor Arcana number 4 by Jeff Lemire. One other honorable mention this week. We are going to talk about Lilith number 2. Lilith, now this is the cover A. This is by Corin Howell, who's also the writer for the comic. I believe I talked about the first one with the Zoe Thorogood black bag cover. Issue number 1 was one of my favorite first issues this year. It was very fun. I really enjoy it. The colors all have this red, black, and white color scheme. I haven't read issue 2, but I'm looking forward to it also very much. It's possible that this week you're going to see covers by 2 of my favorite new comic series, this whole year, which is kind of neat, being that we're at the end of the year. So definitely pick these up if you have not. They're very fun. Yes, they are a little mature, but they're really fun, funny, a little violent, but great. Kind of a lot violent, but that's okay. All right. Next. It's like this vortex action you got going on. All right. Woo! That was close. Top 3 new comic book covers of the week. All right. Let's get right into it with number 3. This issue is apropos for the time of year. As of the recording, this is Monday, December 23rd. So, without further ado, this is Ultimate Spider-Man number 12, holiday variant. So, if you notice, this looks very similar to Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, which has gotten, I don't even know what printing they're at now. It's like 8 or 9 or something, and every issue is a different Spider-Man. There's been Ben Reilly, there's been Black Suit Spider-Man, all sorts of different ones. I have had or have a number of them. So this is pretty fun. Holiday version. Let me get a little close up on it. This is by Marco Cicchetto and Matt Wilson on colors. Marco did the original cover as well. He does the interior art. So, very fun cover. Love it. Number 2, new comic book cover of the week, is one of my favorite comics this year. It's only been 1 issue. For all I know, it could end up being my favorite. I guess we'll have to see. Number 2 is Godzilla's Monsterpiece Theater number 2, cover, writing, everything by Tom Scioli. Now, if you recall, actually I have number 1 up on my wall. I can see it right now, but you can't because the camera's this way. But anyway, it was just one of the most fun comics I've read. It's smashing figures from literature, in with Godzilla attacking, and they have to figure out how to stop Godzilla. Even in this one, you've seen the submarine. We have Sherlock Holmes, The Great Gatsby. We have the Time Machine represented, and Jules Verne, Cyborg. That's right, Jules Verne, Cyborg. All right, so it's very fun. I can't recommend it more. I'm very excited that issue 2 is out, and I'm sure it won't disappoint after the first one. Way to jinx it, Josh. What? Did I say that? Oh, what? Anyway, next. Oh, terrible. There it is. Yeah. Seth Cohen approves. Top new comic book cover of the week. This is beautiful. I'm just going to show it to you. Apologies for the... Hey, wait. That's a little better. Absolute Batman, number 3. Gabriel Delgado variant. Lovely. Look at the lighting choices here. It's just... Sorry, it's a dark cover, so the reflections are great. You're seeing Madam Web, the reflection. But he's got these talons, bloody on the steps from his cape, just in a battle. either, I don't know, detectiving or just a little tired, taking a rest, cleaning off his bloody spikes. But it's just a great cover. One of the best Absolute Batman covers thus far, if you ask me. So, let's find out whether it can challenge for the crown. To take the crown from Poison Ivy, number 28, Jenny Frison variant. Two great covers, almost polar opposites in every way, despite them both being from the same comic world. Dark, light, mostly black and white, even though it's like realism oriented cover, and colorful, beautiful, illustrative cover from Jenny Frison. Let's go to the live studio audience. I'm sorry, it's not even going to do a second up and down. It's still Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is going to be very hard to knock off. I'm just going to be straight up with you. But keep watching, because it's so dramatic, whether it will. And because we're into the next week already, I have picked up the new comics for next week, and we got some bangers in there. So stay tuned. Watch the next episode. Real quick. Recap. Minor Arcana number 4 by Jeff Lemire. Honorable mention 1. Lilith number 2 by Corin Howell. Cover A. Honorable mention number 2. Number 3, top comic book cover of the week, Ultimate Spider-Man number 12 by Marco Cicchetto and Matt Wilson. Holiday variant. Number 2, Godzilla's Monster Piece Theater number 2 by Tom Scioli. Read this comic. And number 1, Gabriel Dell'Otto, Absolute Batman number 3 variant. Awesome. All right, friends. Have a great holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy every holiday you might be celebrating. All of my Hanukkah buddies from all around the cinematic universe all wish you a wonderful week, and we'll probably see you before too long. Good night.